Hello everybody, I'm Mox, and welcome back to another... Wait a minute, this isn't a mock review. Yeah, I'm trying out something a little bit different here. What's that in the background? Can't you hear that? Oh yeah, it's the sound of failure. Wow! Hello everybody, I'm Mox, and welcome to not a mock review, but instead my very first toy review. Now, I don't usually do this. This is something that I wouldn't even have considered doing. However, I was a little tempted before, not to mention you guys actually wanted to see this for some reason, so I said, alright, let's go ahead and do it. This is my very first action figure review, and if this series is popular, well then I'm going to go ahead and do more. Thanks to you guys. You guys just request stuff down in the comments and I will review it, even though, I probably don't have any of the toys you're going to request. But today we're starting out by reviewing the NECA Crash Bandicoot Figure. This guy was released around the same time that the Insane trilogy came out, and I gotta say, I really love him. Let's quit wasting time and let's just dive right into the figure himself. Now, first of all, this is a NECA figure. It is amazing. What more can you expect? NECA has always been hard hitters when it comes to their figures. They've always looked good, and they've always felt good, at least for the most part, unless you're a Pacific Rim figure, if you know what I mean. Those things break too much. He's amazingly well sculpted and well designed. Everything looks like it comes out of the video game, and I gotta say, I absolutely love it. It makes him look incredible! Look at him! No, but just look at this guy. Every single paint and detail on him is pretty much 100% perfect. It's about as perfect as you can get with a figure like this. And this guy's like, what, $30 Canadian? That's a freaking steal. Look at this little guy. He's freaking amazing. But while he may look great, does he pose great? Yeah, pretty good actually. Now, he doesn't have very much articulation in the head. There's a little bit of a side to side there. It's not a ball joint, so he can't look up or down. It just moves a little bit, which does kind of suck. His arms kind of have a full 360-degree rotation here. It can move up slightly, but that's about the most you're going to get, so you can't get the full T-pose look if that you want. But the arms can go down a decent amount. That's it kind of looks like his shoulders popping out a little bit, but it's no harm done. His arms can bend about halfway, or 90 degree bend. That's okay, not exactly ideal. However, his wrist actually does have a bend, which adds a lot to posability. So you can bend it more forward, or you can bend it more this way to kind of make it look like he's running through a field or something like that. And the wrist can also twist. The fingers aren't articulated, but they are a kind of soft plastic rubber material, so they're not going to snap off or anything, which I think is awesome. But now for the best part of articulation on the entire figure, he does have beautiful articulation in the middle there. You can make him look up, bend back, or you can crunch down his abs to get that sort of classic ready-to-jump Crash Bandicoot look, and that is awesome. His legs don't move that much. His actual legs themselves kick forward a bit, but that's pretty much it. That's about as far as it can bend, at least to my knowledge. And then the legs, which I actually didn't think there was going to be a joint in there, can actually move back. It does have a joint, but it's not that easy to maintain unless you try to balance some sort of running pose, but it's not that simple. Yeah, what am I doing with my life? Luckily though, his actual feet are really big, so if he falls over, more or less you can just even him out, and his feet are big enough so that if he does fall over, you can kind of reorient them, make him so that he doesn't fall over as easily. But that's pretty much it. Wait, there is one more thing. His eyebrows are on ball joints. This adds so much to the expression of the character. You can make him look angry, but he still's got the happy face, because that's the sort of Crash Bandicoot style, or you can make him incredibly worried, like he just killed some kids or something like that, and he's like, oh no! Or you can make him like incredibly confused and he has no idea what's going on. He's like, huh? But yeah, that's a nice feature that I didn't even think they were going to have in there, so kudos to NECA for adding that sort of extra mile there. Now, does this figure have any accessories? Yeah, kind of. Inside the box, you do get this sort of build-it-yourself sort of crate from the games. It's a little oversized, especially for the actual size of the crates in the game. They're not this big, and unfortunately, it's just not a very interesting accessory.
where the H is Aku Aku.
It couldn't have been hard to include Aku Aku with a little stand. I mean, it would just be one piece of plastic. I guess if NECA wanted to go the extra mile, they could have made him look incredible. With some sort of clear stand just to hold him up, I don't think it would have been that hard. I don't know, maybe we'll see him again in the future, but we're still getting 2 more Crash figures, and there's no Aku Aku in sight, so you know what? Boycott Crash Bandicoot, because it frickin' sucks. In all seriousness, I actually think that this is an amazing figure, and for that price point, I mean, it's so good. Now please, NECA, it's a great figure. You guys, if you guys are any sort of a fan of Crash Bandicoot whatsoever, go pick up this figure right now. It's not too expensive. It probably will get more expensive, so I recommend it right now. He's pretty limited, but there's also a jetpack Crash coming and a hoverboard Crash coming. So if this guy doesn't really interest you, wait for those 2 to come out. But unfortunately, I'm not quite satisfied yet. Alas, NECA has confirmed they will be making a Spyro figure. And that is all I need in my life. And until then, I'll see you guys later. Also, there's this Pop figure. What's the appeal of Pops? This guy freaking... This one's awful. I only bought this because I couldn't find this one in stores at the moment. So I kind of bought this one out of pity. It's not good. See you guys later. Goodbye.